is Way Up with Angela Yee. It's a Friday. When is Christmas? It's on the 25th. That's 10 days from today. All right, so I know a lot of people are getting ready for that. We're getting ready for that. I'll still be here next week, though, just to put that out there. I'm still working. But today's also a huge day because K.O.B. 4 was released at midnight last night. New Maino for real. All right, and he'll be here shortly, too, so we can celebrate, because you already know what it's like celebrating with Maino. Also, Payne and Ray Dijon are going to be joining us today. Comedians, but you also know Payne, of course, is Cole from Martin. You know him as Cockroach from The Cosby Show. So they'll be joining us today. In the meantime, let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Let's spread some love. You know how we do. In the meantime, let's spread some love in this club. It's Usher, Way Up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it's time to shine a light. Today would have been really even more special if Maino was here yet, but he'll be here shortly. But of course, I want to shine a light on my guy, Jermaino, my BRF, my best rapper friend. We've been friends for probably about, I'm going to say 16 years now, and never had any issues, except that maybe sometimes he said things on interviews that he shouldn't have said and then felt like, man, why did I say that? But he has a new project out today, K.O.B. 4. He's definitely the king of Brooklyn, and you guys will love it. Even from the intro, it's a full song. He's got Jim Jones on here. They always sound great together, got each other's back. The Style Babies, Fab is on here, Connie, Giggs, all of them. And I just want to tell you, it's a full 15 songs, including that bonus track. So you guys got to check it out. Violence is definitely the one that makes me think that this is Maino, as much as he has a lot of growth. Can we get our violence drop that we'll be playing?
I woke up and chose violence.
All right, well, he'll be here shortly, but in the meantime, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Sabrina, who do you want to shine a light on?
I would love to shine a light on my beautiful daughter, Kenesha Stevens. She's a business owner in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. I was just there.
Her business is the Queen Way with 2 Ys. She is a salon owner, and she also sells hair, but she's all about healthy hair and maintaining and protecting natural hair.
Okay, I'm all for that, because how convenient is that? That's your daughter. She can do your
indeed.
hair. I love it. All right, well, thank you so much for shining a light on her. And what's her Instagram for people to be able to check out her business?
Her Instagram is the Queen Way, all together with 2 Ys.
The Queen Way with 2 Ys. And how about we give the Queen Way some Valentino Born in Roma perfume? Would you like that?
Oh, yes, she would love that. Thank you so much, Angela. And you are a blessing. I mean, I love this segment. I really appreciate that, and I'm pretty sure all the other listeners do too.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, hold on the line. Let me get let me get your address so we can send that to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course. Hold on. All right. Well, that was Shine a Light, brought to you by Born in Roma by Valentino Beauty. For her, for him, for them. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea, and let's talk about getting in the best shape of your life. That's what Rick Ross is doing. We'll tell you what he's training for. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee Tea.
Talk.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and look at who's here.
Yeah.
My BRF
I'm
best
here.
rapper friend Maino has new Maino out today for real.
New Maino,
K.O.B. 4. Let's go.
Out right now.
I woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, all day
yeah,
today.
like
You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. But let's get into some Yee Tea. Rick Ross is training. He is going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. I know that's not
so you gonna
easy.
train for it though?
You have to.
You got to. Like,
My
you can't
best
just
friend
do it.
Santi Gold actually did that before, and I remember her whole training process of she had to go on the treadmill uphill with a backpack on. You got to get used to the altitude, so you can't really breathe.
But the backpack has to be heavy though.
It has to be heavy, yeah, because you have to carry everything with you. Here's what he had to say.
I mentioned on the podcast last year we was climbing to the top of Kilimanjaro. It's official. Early 2024 is going down. I swear I'm gonna wear my watch that if I pull that pin on it, in 1 hour the helicopter will be there for us.
All right, so he did this video while running alongside his trainer.
Wow.
It's no joke, though, by the way. I'm
How
gonna tell
high
you
is that?
right
How
now.
high is that though? Like,
Oh, man, I don't even know. But
That's
it's the tallest mountain in the world. To put that into perspective.
Man.
So shout out to him, though. That's definitely not an easy task. I'll be nervous. All right, Diddy has hired a high-powered legal team to help him out. He has sexual assault cases that he's dealing with right now. And Harpier, who was the former Bad Boy president, also is listed as a defendant as well. So the only thing he said so far in a statement is enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. And so he is continuing to say that the alleged victims are looking for a quick payday. And he's saying that he's not doing any of the awful things that are being alleged. But the LA Times just put out another, can I say, damning article yesterday. Ice Spice is reacting to being the second most Googled artist of 2023. Sexy Red was the only other rapper in the top 10 of most Googled artists, by the way. She's right behind, Ice Spice is right behind country singer Jason Aldean. Is that how you say his name? Okay. I should Google him.
Right, because it's not familiar.
He's a country singer. I'm not familiar. But anyway, she posted the article from Complex, and then she put nosy much. So people definitely were Googling her to get some info. All right, Fat Joe recently was a guest at the United Masters Earn Your Leisure panel. And shout out to Earn Your Leisure. I saw Rashad yesterday at an event that I was at. We'll talk about that in about last night. But he said that he wants his daughter to be an accountant. And he, even though his son is a rapper, he's not down with that. Here's what he said.
I tell my daughter all the time. She'd be like, what you want me to be, Dad? I'll be like, an accountant. And she's like, why? I said, I don't want us to get robbed no more. I don't want you to get robbed. Because if I die, I'm leaving us some. You know, my son, he's trying to be a rapper. He's all right. I said, listen, keep the money, buy a business. Do not take the money I leave you to become a rapper.
Woo! Would you want your son to be a rapper?
I didn't want to, but he raps.
Okay.
You know, as a rapper, you want more, you want better for your kids.
But you're a rapper.
Yeah, but it's like you want them to be better.
It's a good platform to do other things too, because that's not all you do.
Right. You know, but you want them to get into something a little more stable. You know, and not have to chase this around, wasting money. Money.
I think it's important for artists in general to be multifaceted. You can't
You can't just be a rapper.
Do one thing. All right, well, that is your Yee Tea. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. And I know you had a time last night. But speaking of you having a time last night, let's get into some new Maino off the K.O.B. 4 album. This is my guy right here. And you know, Maino, this is the softest side. He is in his soft guy era.
Yeah, I am.
For a part of this album. I mean, you heard this song that we can't even play this because it's so dirty.
Woke up and chose violence.
But I enjoy that. Okay, that's a good way to wake up. But in the meantime, here is Forgive Me by Maino off that K.O.B. 4.
Yeah.
Last night. So, about last night.
Last night.
Here's how it went down.
It's all about you today, Maino. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Maino's in the building.
Yeah.
Woke up and chose violence.
Hey.
Woke up and showed
Did you
violence.
wake up or have you been up?
I've been up. Maybe I slept for maybe about 45 minutes.
I hear it all in your voice.
You know?
All right, so tell me about your night last night.
Last night we had a listening party. Shout out to Restocked. You know, for holding it down. Shout out to my brother Jim Jones, Dave East, Connie Diamond, Lola Brooke.
It was a Brooklyn
Millie's.
affair. Okay, we like that.
Buddy came through. You know, it was nice.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. A lot of love in the city.
Well, that's dope. And I know you're going to be probably celebrating all weekend.
Yeah, with cake and balloons.
Yeah, we got you a cake.
Never had balloons before.
Your favorite cake. We got you the K.O.B. 4 balloons in here. Well, I was at a holiday party yesterday, which was actually, it was really, really great. First, I went to Mashonda. She had, from her art lead her, she had an art curated show yesterday. And she's the person that really helps me when it comes to purchasing art in my home.
Really?
She connects me with a lot of these artists. And so I met a couple of the artists there too, whose works I have purchased previously. And so shout out to her. It was also sponsored by iBest Wines, which is my friend Ingrid's wine company. And then I went to the McKissick and Legacy Engineers Holiday Party. Cheryl McKissack is somebody who we've interviewed before when I was on the Breakfast Club, but I actually hosted the gala for the National Association of Minority Contractors, and they had their holiday party. And she's an amazing person, just like everything that she's managed to accomplish. She's the president and CEO of the firm with more than 30 years of experience in all phases of the construction industry. And so when it comes to like redoing JFK Airport, it's her firm. They handle it. She's a black woman.
So they just did LaGuardia.
Yeah, let me see. I got to see which one she did. But, she's, like I said, she does a lot of high profile projects like Columbia University's Manhattanville campus. She's done the MTA. She's the MTA independent engineer. My mom works for the New York City Transit Authority. Right. So my mom knows who she is. So she's like super excited when I hosted that gala because my mom, everybody that's in that world is like, she's amazing. Yeah. So shout out to Cheryl McKissack and to everybody who was there last night. There's a lot of holiday parties going on right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a time. So for you guys who are having holiday parties, iHeart had theirs. We missed it because it was at 12:30.
I like to make my rounds to the holiday parties.
Okay. We should crash some.
Right, that's what I like to do.
We should crash some holiday parties. But for everybody out there who's listening, when y'all have your holiday parties, just remember you do still have to go to work after that. So just be careful. Because there's been some embarrassing things that have happened in previous parties, for sure. But in the meantime, maybe you have a secret you want to tell us about a holiday party.
Tell us a secret.
Tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. It's a K.O.B. 4-day up here. And so you got to make it spicy because Maino is here. And you know what? I'm going to let you judge today. Maino.
Really?
Today is the one day.
Is this my day?
Today,
I woke up and chose violence.
Today is the day that you could wake up and choose violence. I know y'all like being judged by Maino. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Let us know what your secret is. I won't judge you. Maino will. And of course, you get to remain anonymous. So maybe you'll enjoy this. All right? 800-292-5150 is way up.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my guy Maino.
New Maino.
Is here. K.O.B. for my BRF, best rapper friend. And it's time to tell us a secret.
Tell us a secret.
You have a secret. You're eating cake right now.
Why would you say this?
Is that
Why
a
would
secret?
you put it out there and I'm out here trying to battle obesity?
It's a 7-layer cake. It's delicious. I'm about to have some too. But what do you guys want to tell us? And today is the day that Maino is allowed to judge, all right? 800-292-5150. Hello, anonymous caller. What's your secret?
So my friend is pregnant with my baby, but she's actually dating my brother.
Wait, your friend,
What?
who is your brother's girlfriend?
Correct.
This your brother, like your blood brother?
That's my blood brother, yeah.
And you got his girl pregnant?
Yeah, I did.
And you called up here with that like that was cool?
Oh, man. He woke up and chose violence.
Like, why would you do that, though? As a man, like it's 9 women to every one man, right? Something like that?
Is
And
there?
yeah,
No,
something
it
like
wasn't
that.
supposed to happen like that. It was just supposed to be like a one-time joint, and now we trying to sort that out now.
So you're trying to sort it out. What does that look like?
Chaos.
So your brother knows.
No, he does not.
Ooh. So what are y'all gonna like? What are your plans?
I don't think we'll probably keep it.
Okay.
Most likely not. I don't think we're going to keep it and just kind of just part ways and move on. That's what I want to do.
So you don't think that you wrong for sleeping with your brother's girl, though? Like, you could have just...
I think I'm crazy as hell for doing that.
I want to know how this even happened. Like, how did this go down?
So we actually took like a little vacation to Cancun, like did like a little package joint. It was all of us, and oh man, we had a lot of drinks. Once we ended up stepping away, I guess it just kind of happened. Like we went up to the room and...
Oh my gosh.
Went up to the room.
And
This
did
is
it.
crazy.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right. Well,
You should be ashamed of yourself, though.
well, thank you for
I
calling
mean, I know it's not cool.
Yes, it's not. But Maino's
Yeah,
judging you, so
not,
it's okay.
It's not cool. It's bad. Bad business, man.
Well, thank you for calling, and good luck to you guys. See how this turns out. It's like a movie. Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hey, good morning, Angela Yee. How are you?
I'm good. And just a heads up, Maino's judging, but for today only.
Oh, my God. You know I ain't got no room to judge nobody, but okay.
Okay.
So I have a confession. I just think my daughter is the biggest ass. sometimes the mornings are such a struggle for her. Like, she wakes up with attitude. I can never understand the teenage brain, but it's taking everything in me not to kick her through the windshield.
Wait, your daughter is the biggest what?
She is an ass sometimes.
Well, you know.
Called what?
Oh,
that's what
sometimes we probably all are though.
That's all right.
Her to life, but she's 16 years old. She at that age where she just thinks she know it all. She got it all figured out, and I just be trying to fool her as best as I can, mother her, love her, but it just don't
hard.
In. And yeah, sometimes I just really want to just karate kick her right through the window.
I have a confession. My parents definitely thought that about me because I was awful at that age. So I just want to put that out there. But you know, she'll grow out of it.
I sure hope so. I love y'all. Thank you so much.
See, that wasn't bad. Thank you for calling. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. That first caller woke up and chose violence today for sure.
Woke up and chose violence.
And when we come back, we got your Yeetie, and let's talk about Nicki Minaj. She had a lot going on yesterday, and we'll discuss, I don't even think we can talk about all of it, just some of it. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
Ooh, we got the tea is piping hot today. It's way up with Angela Yee. K.O.B 4 is out
right now.
Now, new Maino. Let's get into some Yee tea. All right, Nicki Minaj. She was on Watch What Happens Live. We all knew this was going to happen because Andy Cohen was definitely letting us know. And she gave an update on what's going on with her documentary.
Because my album was not done when I was going to originally put it out, I didn't want the documentary to come out without the music. That would have made no sense to me. I mean, now I would, of course, add some new stuff going on, you know, in it, you know, to reflect the aftermath of Pink Friday 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's done.
Ooh, that's going to be a good, that's a good watch.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing it.
All right. In addition, while she was there, she donated $50,000 to Toys for Tots. Amazing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Nicki Minaj also, she was trending all yesterday. She had like multiple things happening. All right. In addition to that, Kanye West added Nicki Minaj and put a message that he had sent to her. Hi, it's Ye. May I call you about clearing New Body on the new album? Well, Nicki Minaj has no intention on clearing that song. Here's what she had to say.
Now, regarding Kanye, that train has left the station. No disrespect in any way. I just put out a brand new album. Well, why would I put out a song that has been out for 3 years?
So that's her rejecting that. And we were talking about this behind the scenes in the room.
Right.
I can understand.
I can understand that. She could just do another verse though for him. Mm-hmm. To the same song.
Yeah, it's 3 years old now. It's been out. She's like, I'm not clearing that. And he could have did that back then. I feel like sometimes, like if you have a verse,
but when you go for clearance though, he has to. You have to have a date and all. It has to be. You have to be dropping it soon.
Yeah, he should have put it out then.
Oh yeah, he could have pulled it out back then.
All right, well, Ye had some things to say in response. Here's what he said.
I made that girl rewrite her verse 3 times for Monster. I supported her career, but we gonna get this. Or we just ain't gonna push out. What the?
Wow. Bringing up old stuff. All right, well, Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign have announced a Vulture's album rave in Vegas. That happened already. And a lot of people are talking about this Kanye album. First and foremost, Northwest. She has yet another feature. It actually sounds good. Listen to this.
Okay, I go on a plane to get away from this fame. I know it's such a shame.
All right. And then in addition to that, he's reunited with Kid Cudi, who has a feature. It's called Gun to My Head. Listen to this.
Gun to my head. I've been down inside out of mind with a gun in my bed.
You were waiting for the beat to drop. Like, where is this going?
Yeah, I was trying to see what's happening.
All right. Well, when we come back, we're also going to talk about this rant. There's audio for that. We'll get that prepared for you guys. In the meantime, we also have Under the Radar when we come back as well. But, as we are celebrating Maino's K.O.B 4 out today.
Right now, streaming and beaming.
Do you mind if I buy you a drink?
We already drinking.
All right. Well, let's also party to that. Here's T-Payne and Young Jock, Buy You a Drink.
The news, I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela
Way
Yee.
Up.
And Maino is here.
New Maino.
It's a K.O.B. for Friday.
Hey.
Album is out now.
Hey.
All right, let's get into some under the radar. This is about to be a huge story. There is a video of Kanye surrounded by a few dozen people. This happened this morning in Vegas. And it's about a 10-minute explosion as he starts screaming about Hitler, yay, Jesus Christ, all kinds of things. He also says that Zionist Jews own all the banks, hospitals, and even private schools in LA. And there were a lot of people there. So here is some of what he said.
It's our country. It's how he stole it from us. It's pyramids. America, just the latest that been ran through so many times. The Greeks hit her. Mansa Musa hit her. We had her. The Indians. The mother pilgrims. It's the Jewish. They dress the same. It's the same.
All right. He also had some things to say about Northwest. He said, my daughter ripped up the effing couches in the house to be able to be with me right now. Other things that happened was one person in the room challenged him and he threatened to have her tossed out of the room.
Really?
Yes. Here's some more.
It's 60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world. 50% of our deaths is abortion. 25% of us go to prison. But wait a second. Who make the hospitals though? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party. Sponsor that.
What?
I don't know what's going on with him, but definitely something's going on with him. And he does have this project coming out. I don't know what's going to end up happening because I think it's quite clear that he goes through things and
Around
a lot of
project
time. I don't know if it's the stress from it. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Like, you know, saying things like that will get you canceled for sure. Again, there's people who really do not mess with him, period. There's a lot of brands that have cut ties with him. But it also feels like at times it's like a breakdown. So I don't know how you handle that.
I don't even know what he was trying to say, though. I'm confused.
I don't know either. But I know he does not like anybody to not agree or say anything that is not in line with whatever it is that he's trying to express. But I'm sure we'll get more information as this keeps on unfolding from the people that, because there were a lot of people in that room and I don't know who filmed it and put it out, but like I said, imagine that though. He's saying whatever he's saying, going through what he's going through, and then someone that's in the circle films it and then sends it to TMZ.
So that was supposed to have been a private
rant.
Yeah, private rant. Breakdown.
All right.
Family.
Well, that is your Under the Radar. And you know, we got the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, we have some special guests joining us today. Comedians Carl Payne and Ray DeJean. You also know Carl Payne as Cockroach from The Cosby Show, as Cole from Martin. He's also on Young Dylan, right? And so all of those things that he has going on right now. But he's also going to be performing in Brooklyn tomorrow, one show only at 275 Park. That's Ray DeJean's club. But they're going to be joining us later on. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Maino is here on a K.O.B. for Friday.
Here, baby, out right
Maino
now.
Is out right now, and we're going to talk about that in new music. But in the meantime, let's do some Yee T. And when I tell you this year is going out with a bang, Cardi B went on social media and added her husband, because that's still her husband, Offset, and she said, "You a BAN." You know what that stands for. And trust me, I'm a effing take it there. And then she said, MFers will try you when you at your lowest and your most vulnerable time. You out here feeling yourself, but trust me, the tables turn. Now, I'm not sure what happened, but she also went live. And the live it's hard and heartbreaking to hear this because she sounds like she is so ridiculously upset. Here's what she said.
Yo, this motherfucker really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time. And I've really been sparing you. You've been feeling yourself, you ass because of your ass album and you really been doing me dirty after so many years that I mother up your ass. Not even a thank you that I got.
Wow, I don't know what happened, but she's never gone off like this on him publicly. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I am really hoping that she take a moment.
Yeah, it's to that point right there.
Right, for yourself.
I've heard those screams before in my life.
Forgive Me. Listen to Forgive Me off
Forgive
of
Me.
Maino's album. He'll tell you exactly how that feels when you hear that. But no, honestly, like, that's not easy to hear because I know he's been trying to work through things with her in the past. When we sat down up here and I interviewed Offset, he talked about how the internet sometimes ruins he feels like people put out things that are false. She recently said she's been single, and then there's been all kinds of rumors about things that he's been doing. But I guess it seems like it's really over this time. I know they've broken up before, but we'll see if they're able to work this through. All right. And BET is developing an unscripted series about brothers behind El Chapo's arrest, and that's going to be from 50 Cent and Pilgrim Media Group. The twins, it will serve as a companion to the award-winning podcast Surviving El Chapo, the twins who brought down a drug lord. That was produced by Lionsgate Sound and G-Unit Audio, and they recently released a second season. So BET is actually not a bad place to be.
So that was a podcast, right?
Yeah. That's a good idea, though. Start things off as a podcast and then turn it into a real project.
Yeah.
Now, BET original series have dominated the list of top cable shows among Black audiences. And so Tyler Perry, when he partnered with BET in 2019 to create content, looks like it's really working. All right. So Sisters season 6 had almost 1 million viewers this fall, followed by the spinoff Zatima. And then The Oval also did extremely well. So according to Nielsen ratings, both Sisters and The Oval ranked as number 1 and number 4 on linear among Black audiences. The only non-BET series on the list are Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta and MTV's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, it's a New Music Friday. And I'm excited for this. A lot of y'all woke up and chose violence today.
I woke up and chose violence.
Woo! And K.O.B. 4 is out today, and we're going to talk about it, and we'll tell you what else is out. It's way up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Maino is here. Damn, Maino, you got another slice of cake?
Why would you put me out there like that? We celebrate, right? K.O.B. is out.
All right, yeah, K.O.B. 4 is out today. But let's get some advice questions because you are an award-winning advice giver. We'll have some cake to that.
I am.
All right, we have Brittany on the line. What's up, Brittany?
Hi.
Hey, girl. What's your question today?
So my question is, I've been out of a relationship for about a year now, and I need some tips on how to get back into the dating world. I'm very scared to go out. Yeah, well, I need some tips because I'm very afraid to go out and do my thing, but I'm ready to date. So do you have any tips for me?
I do.
What, Maino?
It's simple. Just get you a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
Okay, no.
Oh, my gosh.
My advice would be to go out with friends so you can go out like in group settings. And I feel like the easiest way to ease back in is to kind of go back outside with no expectations of anything happening. Go out to have fun. Don't go out like, I got to find a new man. I got to go on a date.
Yeah.
None of those things. Like, it's okay. Go places. Go to some networking events, some after work events. Not too much pressure. Have a good time. Look cute. Get yourself together.
Yeah. Go to Stafford Room tonight.
Confidence is very important too because people can see when you're confident. Sometimes it's not easy to even walk up to somebody and have a conversation. Just practice little things like that. And don't look at it and put too much pressure on yourself. Just look at it as, I'm just out here meeting people.
Yeah. Come to Stafford Room tonight. You're probably likely to find a boyfriend there.
What's that Stafford Room?
Maino.
Oh, my God.
You sound cute.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, Brittany. Well, thank you for calling and good luck. I feel like good things will come to you when you put that good energy out there.
Brittany, you can start in my DMs too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord. I'm definitely going to do that.
That might help you.
We got some cake for you.
Look for me right now, Maino.
Okay. All right, Maino.
Thank you. Love you, Yee. Love you, Yee.
Love you too, Brittany. Sheesh, new Maino. Guess not.
Guess not.
All right. Well, that was Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 just in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, Ray DeJean is going to be joining us alongside Carl Payne. You know him as Cockroach from The Cosby Show, but of course as Cole from Martin. And he does stand-up comedy. We'll discuss. It's Way Up.
Turn it up. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my good friend Ray DeJean is here again.
Hey, Angela.
Good to see you. And for the first time ever, Carl Anthony Payne II is in the building.
It's poppin'. Excited to be here.
Yes, and when I first launched this show, Ray DeJean and I had a great conversation because you also were opening your club, 275 Park in Brooklyn, which I've been to a couple of times already, of course, and supported. And we had a discussion about just the talent that you were bringing through, and it's exciting that you actually are going to have Carl Payne there.
I'm always excited to have Carl, and we have a really good backstory how this began between him and I. He'll be able to share that a little later.
For stand-up comedy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened was we was in I was on tour with a play, and Ray was one of the promoters, and he was at this theater. Long story short, the mics went out, so the person who was supposed to come on stage was backstage fixing the mic, and I could tell it was going to be a second. I could hear the drama. And I basically had to improvise for like 10 minutes.
On stage with no mic?
My mic was fine.
Your mic was fine.
The person coming on, their mic wasn't. So they were in the scene. And their mic went out in the scene.
Oh, okay.
So they played it off like, I'm going to go to the bathroom type thing, right? To try to go get the mic fixed. And left me on stage.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And
that's why that live theater is no joke.
Exactly. So,
but there were no more lines.
There were
lines were because the other actors weren't there.
So I basically improvised by myself for like 10, 12 minutes.
And the audience had no idea, I bet.
No, he knew, but the audience didn't know.
Right.
And so after the show, he came up to me and was like, yo, that wasn't, I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, we need to talk.
And then you guys have been cool ever since.
And I told him, you need to do stand-up. I said, first of all, you already have a name.
So that's how you got. So really, Ray DeJean is the person that encouraged you to start.
He I had been dabbling in it, but on some serious, like getting into it seriously. Yeah, he was kind of the one that pushed me over the edge. Carl
Payne is here. You know him as Cole from Martin alongside Ray DeJean. I saw that you were working on actually doing your special before the pandemic hit.
Yep.
When it comes to working on that, like, is it something, I know next year, maybe is a year you're going to really try to go hard to put it out?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Going around the country, tightening up the material and getting it ready for the new year.
Well, welcome home.
Thank you.
I saw Sunny Hostin talked about you on The View and how you you guys went on a date and then you just ghosted her and went out with her friend or something like that. Do you recall that incident?
Listen, I've talked to a couple of people because when I saw it, I was like, "What?" It was like, "Yeah, I was there." I definitely don't remember it happening that way. But my cousin was her roommate. I think she's in some sort of book that she tried to write or something.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So my cousin was her roommate, which is how we met. And I called my cousin. I was like, yo, what? And my cousin was like, yeah, Anthony, I was there too. Just not how I remember it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't even know this person, the friend. That never happened as far as I'm concerned. I'm like, friend?
Guys always remember things differently than...
Oh, you on that. You went to the woman's app. Okay. No, I'm just saying, like, it's just not how I remember it at all.
So you didn't smash, in other words?
No.
Ray!
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
Stop. It wasn't like
there.
It wasn't like that. That's all I'm saying. If that's how she remembers it,
Okay.
I remember this time, and I'm just saying, like, I think people sometimes sensationalize things to make, sell books or whatever they do. I don't know.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, even the comment I heard in the interview or read somewhere where she was like, yeah, we saw each other recently. And I was like, when was that?
Cold-blooded.
Like, I'm just being honest. I'm like, okay, well, we saw each other recently and I looked like I regretted it. That's the thing that bothered me.
That's the part that bothers you.
Yeah, I was like, whatever you do.
Show me the look of regret since you're an actor.
I don't know.
How does that
That's
look?
not going to happen. I'm not. That's not going to happen. I'll tell you what's not going to happen. Yeah.
All right, Ray DeJean is here and Carl Payne is here. We have more with them when we come back on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Been Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Ray DeJean is here with me. He's a comedian. He owns 275 Park in Brooklyn. Also, Carl Payne is here. He'll be performing there tomorrow. And, even just thinking about Martin, you guys had the reunion.
Yeah.
And I remember you guys were saying the only time everybody got together was for Tommy's funeral prior to that. So after that special last year, do you guys ever still keep in contact, or was it just a one and...
Yeah, the girls, they gonna always be girls.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So
They still working together, hosting.
We run into each other at the mall. We always check in on each other. You know what I'm saying?
How good did that feel? Like, what was that feeling like when you guys all were together for
Weird.
that?
Very, very weird. It was surreal, kind of, you know, because there was 2 days of shooting. So, you know, to see them again the next day was like, felt like going back to work again. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, you know. And then just having those moments, because they built the set, and us being in those areas like, oh, remember what happened when we did this?
Was there talk of doing more?
In a different way, and that still might be happening, actually. So me and Martin, we get together a lot more now.
That's dope. I love that.
Yeah. So, and I was at his house about a month ago, and we, you know what I'm saying, and we talked about a couple of things. Timing is everything, too. You got to understand, timing is everything. Like, could we have done a spinoff or could we have done something sooner? Absolutely, you know, but after a certain amount of time passes, then you got to change directions.
Carl Payne is here. You know him as Cole from Martin alongside Ray DeJean. And how personal do you get in your stand-up?
Very. Here's the thing. I think people appreciate that, right? Because I think what's personal to you is also universal.
You have all sons, right?
And for comedians, too.
How many sons do you have?
I talk about them, too.
Yeah.
Boy. And one of them's going to be here at the show, so I don't know if he knows about the new stuff that I got for him.
So you don't get a heads up at all?
Nah. I just look at him when we sitting at dinner. I'll be like...
You know what's great, Angela, about doing personal stuff? Nobody could say you took it from somewhere else.
Because we always hear people be like, they stole jokes.
Stole jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, when I first started out, I definitely did. I didn't know what I was doing. You kidding me? I didn't know what I was doing. But I would tell the comedian, like I would tell him specifically, hey, you know I'm gonna take this, right? And they would laugh, and then I'll be like, yo, I would come back and yell, yo, that killed in South Carolina, son. And it's crazy because so Chris Spencer did that to me one time. He said, hey Carl, you still doing that? He was like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I killed in Iowa last week. Killed. And I was like,
that's so
I was like, all right.
That's
and so now I have a rapport with a lot of different comedians where we trade jokes. Like, because if it's something new, like everybody has the same experiences, but told differently. Right. So, and that's what happens. And you'll find yourself sometimes doing a show with a comedian that you never heard of before, who's had the same experience as you. But if you don't know him and you don't say, hey, stay away from this material. Right. And then he'll go on before you and do a joke so close to yours that if you wasn't paying attention, you can't go out there and say the same joke because he just did it.
Which is why I told Carl, who do you want to open for?
Oh, yeah. Right. No, I always got my own openers. Yes. Everybody's like...
Who's opening?
Funny cat out of Atlanta named Rob Minger.
And he's going to be at 275 Park on Saturday, December 16th.
Always promoting.
We only have about 40 seats left.
Okay.
For the show on Saturday. Is one show only. So you can go to 275parkbk.com to get your tickets.
All right. It's way up. Thank you so much, Carl Anthony Payne, for coming through.
This was painless.
Why would you think it would be painful?
I don't know. I don't usually do interviews.
Really? I feel like I've seen you do a few. But next time, now that I feel like you're comfortable.
Trust me, look for them. The dates are very far in between.
Because we have this relationship with Angela Yee, this is what I like to do. We're going to do an Angela Yee guest list for Carl Payne. I'm going to take 10 people. 10 people right now. You got to text me at 718-594-0828. 10 people for the Way Up with Angela Yee guest list. And do that right now. Anybody else, if you don't catch that, go to the website, 275parkbk.com.
All right. Well, thank you guys again so much for coming through. I do really appreciate it. This is huge because this is Way Up. And,
thank you.
And you guys have really done me a great favor by showing up here.
We appreciate you.
And sitting with me.
This is dope and it's big. And this is big for you as well. Like you having your own platform, and I support that.
All right. Well, thank you so much to Carl Payne, and thank you so much to Ray DeJean for joining us. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube, Way Up with Yee. And you know what? It is K.O.B. for Friday, so let's get into some new Maino. Here is Forgive Me. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and happy Friday. Also, happy K.O.B. for Friday.
That's right.
You know, Maino, new music. Make sure y'all stream that today.
Out right now.
We played some music today also from you. You know, Forgive Me.
Forgive Me.
That was a beautiful, beautiful letter to black women.
Thank you.
You know?
I felt like it was necessary.
Do you feel forgiven?
I'm on my way.
I'm a work in progress. All right, what would you say is your favorite song on the album? That one? Okay.
Yeah, because it's personal. I really feel like it came from the heart. And I just feel like it's needed. It's necessary.
No, I do really appreciate that one. But I also like the Woke Up and Chose Violence song.
The energy right there.
I like that. That's very Maino-ish.
Yeah.
But it shows your range. You can do a song like Forgive Me, but then you can also wake up and choose violence and do things with random women.
Why would you throw that
It's in the song.
You gotta stop, though.
I also really like the intro. That was nice and personal as well.
Definitely.
But you guys, make sure you check out the full album. I know you're probably going to be partying all weekend, saving the city.
I mean, I'm throwing my cape on, and I gotta get out there and make sure the city is intact.
All right. And speaking of cape, don't forget your cake. All right. And this weekend, Payne and Ray DeJean, if you are in the New York City area, they are going to be in Brooklyn. Payne is doing one show only. Okay, so you guys can go check it out at 275 Park. You know him as Cockroach from The Cosby Show. You also know him, obviously, as Cole on Martin. So make sure you go check that out. And I think Ray DeJean is giving away 10 tickets courtesy of Way Up With Ye. So if you text him to the number that he gave, you can get a free ticket, 2 free tickets. But in the meantime, you guys have an absolutely amazing and safe weekend. And I will see y'all on Monday. You guys have the last word.
At a Christmas party, I ended up sleeping with my friend's sister, who was married and 10 years older than me. And she was drunk and very touchy. And then, I told her, you're being a little extra touchy. Better be careful before something happens. She's like, oh, I don't care. My husband doesn't care anyway. He hasn't done nothing in a long time, regardless. So, yeah, we ended up going to the bathroom, having a quickie.
My name is T, and I want to shine a light on me and my husband. We are doing our thing. We are struggling, and we do everything for everybody, and we still doing our thing, keeping God first, putting them kids first, and loving each other. So I just want to shine a light on my baby, Mr. Frizzell. He know who he is when he hear this. I hope he's so happy. I love you, babe.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.